Christian, here we are at an unexpectedly warm Donington. The weather forecast said we were going to have a bit of rain for test day.
It did, didn't it? And it did look a little gloomy when we got here this morning. And we were saying how typical it was. We had 10 days of glorious weather, and now we arrive at the circuit for media day and it looks overcast. But, like I say, nice and warm, nice dry circuit for us to run on, so bring it on.
Exciting season in prospect for so many reasons. The lighter cars, the tyres, everything that we already know about. But also, nice driver lineup for you.
Yeah, listen, we've had some strong drivers through here in the past. I think what we've got this year is a really nice balance of people with the same personality as well as their skills on track being very, very strong. So that makes it a really nice place to be. From a team and personnel point of view, we've made some changes over the winter. One or two new faces, but largely just a slight shift in roles and responsibilities and mindset. And it's a really lovely place to be. I've got a really strong feeling about the year ahead.
How important is it to hone what goes on in the garage? I mean, we all talk about the drivers, of course, but they can't race without the team behind them. Part of your job is to make sure all those bits of the jigsaw puzzle fit together.
Yeah, that's not just down to me. There's a few of us back at HQ that work on that, and really spending a lot of time looking at the personalities that we're putting together and working together, looking at individual strengths and weaknesses to make sure that the individual car crews are performing at their best, and they're going to fit in with their driver and deliver on circuit. Hugely important. I think that you could walk up and down, whether it was an F1 paddock, whether it's the BTCC paddock, pit lane, and pick out who you thought was the best driver, the best engineer, the best team manager, the best number one technician, put them all together and it not work. It needs to have that chemistry and the right energy out of the people that are performing there.
This is the end of the official testing period before we kick off in a couple of weeks' time. Did you get what you wanted out of Croft?
I think so. There's always questions. Everybody will always have questions from where we're at. We're pretty content with what we've got at the moment. Of course, you're always pushing and striving for more. It's very difficult because everybody, to a certain degree, will be sandbagging. So it's working out who's sandbagging the most, and we're not really going to know that until we get to qualifying. I think one of the key things in what we were just talking about is we've got a new driver lineup and some changes in the crews, the car crews. They'll always take a little bit of time to get the absolute best out of, but we're starting from a really, really good point. So I think throughout the year we're really going to thrive on that and develop that. I think we're in a great place.
Yeah, all of the drivers have mentioned how much more nimble the cars are for having lost 60 kilos or whatever it is. So we're looking forward to late braking and lunges and all sorts. But it changes the dynamic of the car dramatically, that doesn't it?
It does massively. More than it's possible to comprehend for your average man in the street, I think, because when you think about the amount of weight that's come out, it's probably the equivalent to the average weight of a person. How many people can notice that in a road car? Yeah, but take that weight out of a racing car, and like you say, the car all of a sudden is very, very nimble. The drivers describe the car as being on their toes, very responsive. They're doing the cars are doing exactly what's requested. The tyres are talking to them more. Tyres are holding up better, and you're right. That's going to promote confidence. It's going to promote that late braking, those late lunges that we all like to see. So we've stocked up on bumpers, front and rear. So yeah, I think it's going to be a hell of a year. It's going to be very exciting all round.
There's great potential, I feel, this season for a number of the circuits to see the qualifying grid covered completely by a second. I mean, more so than we've ever seen in the past.
I totally agree. Yeah, I know that we've had a tweak of the regulations with hybrid going, and obviously the weight change and the knock-ons that has. But it's another year with overall the continuation of the regulations. More and more people find the ultimate pace. I think we're in for a bumper year.
It's going to be a bumper year for the fans as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's going to be incredible. It really is. I think the show that's coming is going to be one of the best that we've had for a while. Personally, obviously, really excited to see Gordon back in. Yeah. I can see the fire in his eyes.
That was the pre-season signing of the social media gossip, wasn't it?
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I try and shy away from that stuff, but without a doubt, from personal experience in our pre-season build-up with Gordon, absolutely the fire is still there, and I think what's going to be exciting for us all to see is, when he gets a sniff of a win, we'll know Gordon's going to be going for it. So it's really really excited to see that.
Absolutely. Good to catch up with you, Christian.
Likewise.
Let's look forward to a great season.
Thanks for your time.